it sounds like you have a lot of brands that are, trying to partner. So how do they get your attention? Like, what are the things a brand does to stand out to you and really, give themselves a potential opportunity for a partnership?
I always say just be very transparent and very open and just be very clear with what your expectations are. And I think that's just the best policy is just honesty is the best policy. So just be very open and transparent. And, if you, usually brands like email me or they DM me. So as long as I can just read it and have a really clear understanding on the first email, that's probably
Hmm.
got the biggest success of a collaboration.
Are you looking for transparency and kind of information on like specifically the content that they're trying to create, or is it more like, hey, I want to understand at a higher level, like what your brand is about, what success looks like for you, like to what level of detail, is it helpful when brands are kind of opening up?
I will say this. I think there are some brands out there who try and dictate to you what you should and shouldn't post and have very clear-cut guidelines, which is fine to have some guidelines and parameters. That's, normal. However, I think when it comes into the territory of micromanaging, that's always the content that does the worst for most influencers across the board. So I
Yeah.
think, like influencers want to have a great brand partnership that has longevity and generates sales because it's beneficial to both parties. So I think it's really important that brands trust their influencers to create content that is mutually beneficial for both parties.